In today's video, I'm going to be sharing a review on the new Camelia Futura collection. So there's several things that I purchased in this collection. There were some things that I was gonna purchase. I think we'll talk about that first. Then you're going to see me do this tutorial, and then I'm going to share my final thoughts with you as well. I'm going to show you what this looked like first, because once you start dipping your brush into the product, you're not going to see the pretty design anymore. Kind of talked about this a couple of weeks ago. There were some things that were on my wish list. One of the things that I decided not to get was the Halo highlighter, and the reason I didn't is because it said that it had a little bit of a green tinge to it. And when I saw that, I'm like, I don't know that I want that. I mean, I don't know if that's going to look funny, you know what I mean? As I'm wearing it, are you going to see that? So I decided not to get that for me. I also chose a different polish than the one that I was sharing with you guys as well. And there's one more thing that I ordered that I did not get yet, and I'll talk about that too. So let's look at the eyeshadow palette first. The eyeshadow palette retails for $76, and this is in the number 387. This is Utopia. Colors are really, really pretty. And I do like the way that my eyes look today. I've been kind of playing around with it, but I do feel like for me, I'd have to really build it up to see it. And because of that, I think that if I use it a lot, I feel like I would be going through it pretty quickly. And the reason I'm determining that is because you're going to see in the video with the tutorial how much of the design is already gone on it, because I've been dipping my brush into it and it's only been the third time that I've used it. So just keep that in mind. I think the price is kind of steep on it. It is Chanel, but their prices are just getting crazy. And I'm just going to mention this really quickly before I can go any further. I'm going to be on a low buy right now. This was something that I was really interested in. There's a couple things that I ordered that are not makeup related. I'm pretty sure not makeup related. So unless something comes around that really blows my mind, I'm just taking a little bit of break. I have a lot of tutorials and different things coming up for you guys. And one thing I want to start doing too is I want to start doing, which I filmed one already, is just using makeup that I haven't talked about in a while. It's still available. I'm going to be talking about that, okay? And the blush retails for $75, which I feel like is kind of steep because we were getting those big palettes last year. I know a lot of people don't like the big palettes, but I feel like I would pay a little bit more for that than this. I feel like this is a little much for what it is. Although I will tell you I love the blush. I'm wearing it right now. I really like it. I do feel like I need a little bit of a highlighter, but I do really, really like it. You'll see it in the video. And then I decided, I was looking at the polishes and I decided to get this one right here. And I'm not wearing it, but you're going to see me swatch it in the video. And this one is in the color Pioneer number 361. And I thought that this would go more with like colors that you could see. I wear pinks, I wear pastels, I wear bright colors, so I thought this one worked better. The reason I was interested in the other color because I thought it was kind of neat because I like the little sparkles in it and everything. But then I'm like, I don't know if that's going to work. So that's why I decided to get this one instead. I don't think I'm going to get any more polishes for a while because I feel like I have enough. I think I have 4 Chanel polishes. And as you can see, I don't wear polish all the time. It's a little high maintenance for me. I do feel like these stay on me really, really well, but it's just a process to do my nails, and I just don't like to spend the time to do it all the time. Probably won't get any more of that. And the last thing I got was this. And this is the Cocoa Rouge, and this one is in the color Peachy. And you're going to see me wear this on its own. I'm actually wearing it with a lipstick right now, which is how I'm going to wear this. On its own, I don't think it does much for me, which you will see in the video, but as a topper, I really like it. I like it so much, I bought a backup. I bought a backup because it's going to be like a gloss for me. I've used it. Look how much I've used of it already. Look at it was full. So I will be using this and I'm going to be reapplying it because you do have to do that with those. But I feel like even with gloss, I'd have to do that. And I also purchased the color Rosa as well, which if I can find it, I will find it for you. But I really like that. So let's get into tutorial. You're going to see how I created this look, and then I want to give you my final thoughts. I'm going to show you what the palette looks like now that I've used it. This is the 3rd time I've used it. So do not get this based on the pretty stamp because it's just gonna it's not gonna stay, okay? And I apologize, I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but I'm getting over a cold, so I sound like I'm nasally. And I didn't do the mascara yet on the other side because there's one that I'm going to be, reviewing, and you'll hear about that in another video. Alright, so as I'm applying this, I'm gonna tell you what my thoughts on this. The first thing that I am going to do, I'm gonna start out and go in with my number 12 brush from Rephr. And the reason I want to use this brush is I want something that's a little bit more packed because these are really light. You're going to have to build these up. I'm going to go into this shade right here. And I'm going to start applying that to my outer corner. So I've been playing with these. And I'm just going to tell you, I'm not wowed by it. I think they're okay. I think they look prettier in the package. Maybe it's something I'm going to grow to love, but I'm going to tell you, because you have to build these up so much, I feel like I might actually hit pan on this. And I don't hit pan on too many eyeshadows very quickly anymore. So I'm just applying this in my outer corner, and then I'm going to work it up on my crease. So it is a pretty color. There's different ways you can wear it. I was kind of playing around with it over the weekend. At first I put like this color right here on the outer corner and just kind of messed around. I used a darker color too, like a black base, and then did an eye look, and looked a little bit more purpley on me. So like I know I can use these with other eyeshadows and make it work too. And I do like it. It's just not, it's not like it looks amazing. Do you know what I mean? Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to take this brush. This is my Rephr 2 brush. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to take this color right here. And I'm going to pop it right here. I feel like it comes off more peachy on me, like peachy pink. Like that. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to take this color, which I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not crazy about that one. That's the one that's supposed to be so kind of unique. See how it kind of shifts? It can kind of look a little... I like the way this looks without it. That's all I'm going to tell you. So I'm going to pop that on. So it kind of gives it a sparkly look and gives a little bit more of a bluish shift, which I don't know if I'm crazy about. And then I'm going to take this color, which I don't feel like you see anything hardly with this one. That one's probably the most disappointing. I've tried wetting it too. It doesn't really matter. It's just more sparkly. So I'm just going to take my Rephr 3 brush. And I'm just going to show you, like if I put in the corner, which would be nice, like you can barely see it. So what I did is I'm just taking it like this. And I'm just going to pop it a little bit right here and build it up. But I don't think it's necessary to use all the colors. I just wanted to show you what they all look like. I'm going to use look at my little pencil. I will whittle this down till nothing, honey. Okay? Because I can't get it anymore. So I'm just going to put this in my tight line, even though I probably should sharpen it. I'm not going to. And I think I do have another color that would work better than this one, honestly, with this, but it's fine. This is just Barbarella Brown from Charlotte Tilbury. That is no longer available. Now I'm going to take that same pencil, and I just want to lightly put it right here because I need a little something on my lower lashes because I don't use mascara and I just need that. So I am going to take a little bit of this, and on its own, it's just not enough. That one. I'm going to take a little bit of that. I'm going to go right on top of this and blend that out. So I'm going to have a harsh line. But I need to have something there. And then you can always take a brush and just kind of, blend it out a little bit if you feel like it got a little too low kind of a thing. Let's do the blush. Okay. So this is the blush, and you saw what it looked like in the beginning. It still looks pretty good even though I've used it a couple of times, but that will go away. I really like this because I feel like, and on camera almost looks like that looks like it could be a bronzer. It's not. It's more like a like a terracotta brown or orange, if you will, is what it is. But I really didn't have colors like this, so I was excited to try this, and I'm gonna tell you, I really like this. Use my Chanel brush, and I'm gonna swirl them all together. I've seen people do separately. That's not how I'm gonna use it, and I feel like that's not how I mean, you can use it any way you want. You can use any way you can use any way you want, but good luck getting just trying to get a brush in there. That's all I can tell you. Good luck. So I'm gonna swirl it and then look at you're gonna get color payoff. So be careful because I kind of overdid it over the weekend. See that? I'm gonna do more, but I gotta get my other mirror here so I can see. So I'm looking at my monitor right now. It's so pretty. On camera, it looks a lot lighter than it actually is in person. So I'm going to put a little bit more on just on camera, but in person, um, it's getting a little crazy. It's getting a little crazy, but it's really pretty. I really like this. Is it groundbreaking? Like, no, it isn't. But I do really like it, and I didn't have colors like it. So if you don't have colors like this, I think you're gonna like it. It wore really, really well on me since I've worn it twice. It's worn really, really well on me. You can build it up if you want a little bit more. I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna use a little bit finishing powder on it. And I'm gonna be talking about powders really soon. I did a video on it, but I'm gonna do an updated one because there's something that I learned recently because there's some setting powders that haven't been working for me, and now I know why. So we're gonna talk about that in a video soon. But look how pretty that is. Really pretty. Let's go to the polish actually, and then I'll do the lips. So I was looking at getting the dark polish and I decided to get this one instead. It's so pretty. It has like a little kind of like an iridescence to it. I don't know if it's showing on camera. I have not polished my nails. I was planning on doing it before I did this video and I didn't. So I'm at least going to polish one finger so you can see what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's a really pretty color. And I know it'll go better with my colors than the darker one. What I liked about the dark one is I like the sparkles in it. But I do really like that. Isn't that pretty? I think this is my favorite thing. I'm going to show it first on its own, and then I'm going to wear it with the lipstick, okay? So this is the Cocoa Rouge in the color Peachy. I feel like this is more of a topper. See? Like it's pretty, but it's not like, you know what I mean? No. So let me show you how I'm going to wear it because I feel like it's more of a topper. I am going to take my Super Size Me and I'm going to line my lips. Now I could just put it on like this, but I'm going to wear another lipstick with it. And I'm going to go in with this one. I believe this is Coral Kiss. The Sexy Sienna, actually. Put that on. Okay. I'm going to blot it. And you see what it looks like. Then I'm going to put this on top. See how pretty that looks? You can see the difference. See? And it doesn't feel like I can rub my lips together. It doesn't feel like there's chunky glitter because it definitely has like a, I don't know, sparkle to it, but it's really pretty. This is so comfortable to wear. And it's kind of like for me, like having a gloss. But what I do like about these compared to a gloss is sometimes glosses can make my lipstick bleed. It just depends on what it is. Sometimes it'll make my lipstick bleed. Like I said, depending on the color. And this doesn't do that. So I really, really like this formula. This is really nice. So let me do my mascara, my hair, and I'll be back. Okay, so my final thoughts. I really like the eyeshadows. I think they're really, really pretty, and they're different than what I have in my collection right now, and that's what attracted me to it. I don't think it's amazing though. Once I put it on, I think it looks pretty. You tell me what you think. I think it looks pretty, but it's not like amazing for the price. You know what I mean? But I do like it. I'm not upset that I have it. I'm glad that I have it and I will wear it, but I probably won't wear it too much because I feel like I could probably go through this really, really quickly, and I don't want to, but it is pretty, and I know I can use this with other palettes and things, like that too, you know what I mean? The only disappointment I will say in this palette is this, because you don't see much of a color at all. It's just really barely any color, even when I put on my finger, it's like barely a color, barely a color. So I do like it. I'm glad that I have it. The blush I love. I love the blush. I did not have colors like this already in my collection. So I just really, really love this. It's really pretty. You can build it up more. It is actually a little bit deeper in person than when I have the lights on. It's a little bit more washed out, but I'm telling you, you can build this up. It's really, really nice. I'm very happy with that. Polishes, I love their polishes, and this is such a pretty color. Is it groundbreaking? No, I could possibly find this a similar color if I looked at OPI. I don't know of anyone that's out. Can't think of one off my top of my head that's out. But I just really like the color, and I like the little shift in there. I just think it's really kind of fun and different. And then probably my favorite out of everything is the Rouge Cocoa. You can get your hand on it. I really like it. I think it's pretty. I'm going to put a little bit more on. See, I just like how it just kind of levels up your lipstick a little bit. So it's just going to be a nice, fun topper color that I can wear with my lipsticks. Not on its own, but with other lipsticks. I really, really like it. It's very comfortable to wear. You're going to have to reapply it, okay? And I'm okay with that. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Maybe you have colors like this already, then take a pass. I'm really am happy with what I got, so there's that on that. So thank you so much for joining me. I really hope this video was helpful and informative. If you're curious about this collection, I hope that my video was helpful. Um, if you have this collection, if you have anything or you're planning on getting anything, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you as well. And if you're new here, I would love to have you join. I share new videos every single week. Please consider smashing that subscribe button below. It is free. And before you leave, I just want to thank you so much for your continued support. It means so much to me. I would greatly appreciate it if you've enjoyed this video. Please make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment. Helps to push my videos out to the algorithm. Would greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.